The tighter you can carve on your surf skate, the more fun you're gonna have. So in this tutorial, I'll give you 4 quick tips for getting tighter carves on your surf skate. So let me just really quickly walk you through these 4 tips, and then at the end, I'll demonstrate them all together. Your first tip is very simple. It's just to make sure that you have the proper foot placement, because if you don't have the proper foot placement on a surf skate, carving is not going to go well for you. So on a surf skate, you want to have your front foot behind these bolts, because if you have them in front of these bolts, you're going to jackknife that truck. So you want to be about right there, because again, if we're too far forward and we try to carve, that truck is going to jackknife. Then you need to make sure that your feet are properly balanced in terms of weight distribution on your toes and your heels, because if my foot is too far back like this, I will be able to carve on my heel side very well, but I won't be able to carve on my toe side as well. And likewise, if I have my foot like this, I'll be able to do tighter toe side carves than heel side carves. Our back foot on a surf skate is also very important, because this provides the pivot point for our carving. So you want to make sure that your back foot is behind these 4 bolts right here. And also, again, properly distributed with your toe and your heel weight distribution. Your next step is to use what I've heard both surfers and snowboarders refer to as triangle knees. And what that means is, as you're going into a carve, so I'm goofy footed, which means my right foot is forward, so my left foot is my back foot. It means that you want to take your back leg, your back knee, and basically just push it in to your front knee like that. And so you're going to see how we have a triangle with our knees right here. So as I'm going into a carve, you'll see me kind of sink into that triangle position. And when I'm doing front side turns, that means I'm going to be turning this way. I will actually use my toe to kind of turn my knee and steer, okay? So we'll have triangle knees, and you'll see me kind of steer like this using my toe. And then if I'm gonna turn this way, which for me is a backside turn, same thing, you'll see me in triangle knees, but I will rotate or twist my toe to twist my knee to kind of steer. So you can see how you'll get a lot of control out of these triangle knees like this, and you'll see how much of a difference this makes to your carving. Your next tip is to stack and fold. And by that I mean you want to stack your shoulders, your hips, and your knees all on top of each other, and then fold or compress into your body going down like this. Because if I'm not stacked, it's going to mean that maybe my shoulders are tipped forward or backwards, and you're going to be out of balance. Okay, so we want to be all stacked up and then just fold into your body, and the lower we can get, the tighter our carves. So you do that in conjunction with your triangle knees, and it's going to just look like this. We'll fold into our bodies like that. Your final tip is to look where you're going. And this doesn't matter so much with backside turns, because again, as a goofy footed rider, my right foot is forward. So if I'm gonna make a turn this way, that's a backside turn. And that means that I can see ahead of me. I can see everything in front of me. But if I'm doing a front side turns, it means I'm going this way, and it means I'm falling back and I can't see. So in both cases, we want to look where we're going. So if I'm going this way, I'm going to be looking over my shoulder like this. And if I'm doing a front side turn, I'm going to be looking over my shoulder like this. So I'll be looking where I'm going. So let's put all this together and watch all of these elements in action.